So on today's vlog, I'm talking about advice from one of my favorite creators, Mr. Cody Wanner. And if you don't know who Cody is, here's a little montage for you.
What's up, you wonderful people? My name's Cody Wanner. I create content for the doers to encourage them. I just want to encourage people to do stuff. Like, if you want to get something done, that's what I want to encourage you to do. Let's do this thing. I'm a daily vlogger. I got ADD. Well, I love making vids. I love making vids.
So let's get into it. Roll the intro. Every Sunday night, Cody and his wife, they do this really cool segment where it's a live feed, a live stream, and you can chat with them live, you can ask questions live. It's called Coffee on the Couch with Amber and Cody, I believe. And I'll link that below. So before I get into Codys Advice, I introduced him in the intro, and now I'm gonna let him introduce me.
Brian Vlasich. I think that's how you say it. I'm remembering him saying, "You said my name right," but I can't remember if that was how you say it. Hope I said it right, Brian. Brian's super cool dude. He just started, I think committed to do 30 days of vlogging. And he's in sales. Brian is a salesperson, and he's like a marketing wholesaler for signs or something like that. And he travels a lot. He travels around in a lot of cornfields, like in the Midwest. He's like, so sometimes creative inspiration is less.
A lot of vloggers, they focus on creating content and scripting things out sometimes. I'm a daily vlogger. So is Cody. And I kind of look back at some of my videos and certain elements that I feel are creating, and then there's certain elements where I feel like it was documenting. So my question for Cody was around that.
He asked a great question, which is, what do you think about, what are your thoughts on documenting versus creating until you find your YouTube voice? Also, what was your aha moment with the vlog when you knew what your channel was all about? So Brian, I did actually answer this on the vlog, on the live last week, but then we deleted it. So I'm happy to answer it again.
It's okay, mistakes happen, Cody.
I had the luxury of knowing what the purpose of my channel was from the very beginning. And it was like very focused in that I wanted it to encourage creators and entrepreneurs. Because I'm a creator and entrepreneur, that's what I wanted it to do. So all of my vlogs started out very topically, and I was using all caps, and a lot of them are one word titles. And it was just like obstacles, motivation, family, like all these things. And I was trying to find my voice, and it was actually much more, it was a weird mismatch of creation, quote unquote, and documenting. So the way I did it when I started was I document the first part of my day up until I wanted to talk about whatever I wanted to, quote unquote, create, just talk about. I'd throw that in the middle, and then I document the rest of my day, and I'd call that a vlog. And every time I did it, I was like, I don't really like the way this is going, And so you've heard me say, or maybe you haven't actually, I did 113 of those until I had my kind of aha moment of like, I'm in the group, this is how I want my vlogs to feel, and this is what I want them to be like. And then vlog 114 was my vlog called My Interview with Casey Neistat Changed My Life, and I just like crushed it in that one. And then I was like, man, I feel like I know what I'm doing now. That said, I still have vlogs to this day that I'm not super happy about, and I put them up anyway because that's what it's about. That's what the commitment is.
And I've been watching Cody's vlogs back.
Yeah.
So that I can enter like topics into a spreadsheet, just because the longer this goes, you forget like what you've talked about, or just like different topics and things. So it's been fun for me watching it back, but I feel like he got his, I hear his voice the whole way through, but that's because I know you. But I think I like made a mark at like 60 something. I should go back and look at which vlog I thought it was that I was like, yeah, that's like super good stuff. Like really like what you're doing right now. So I don't agree with his 114 opinion.
Oh, like it didn't
like you feel like you hit it then.
Right.
I felt like you hit it before. But that's why we all have opinions.
That's another thing is like, you have to realize, so many times I'll put out a vlog, I'm like, that's the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And like people are like, that's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? And so
right,
it really, even though so often I talk about creating for yourself and like, I am my audience, Gina talks about I'm my own niche. Even though that's the case and like I want to like the stuff that I do realize that there's like this beauty in putting it out anyway. There's a beauty in the fact that even when I don't like it, it still has the potential to affect someone else positively, and so that's a cool thing. So that's more about the aha moment.
So according to Amber, it was 60-ish vlogs. According to Cody, it was his 114th vlog, where he finally found his voice. And that part to me was really, really important. So many people get into YouTube and start vlogging, and they think it'll just happen. The work that this guy has put into his vlog channel, it's unbelievable. For him to have a body of work to look back on and say, I can't remember if it was at vlog 60 or vlog 114, that's incredible. Currently, I've committed to 50 vlogs, 50 daily vlogs, and that's kind of the beginning. I do have a bigger picture, and I'll reveal that later on, but it just kind of shows me that all the hard work you put into it, you got to do even more. You got to just keep going and have patience. So that was Cody's answer to his aha moment, and now he kind of goes more into documentation versus creation.
Documenting versus creating while you're trying to find your YouTube voice. Yeah, I mean, my thoughts on it are like, yeah, like get it. That's exactly what I did, and I think what everybody has to do until they figure out what their voice is and maybe even potentially what your main focus is and all that stuff is like, yeah, just document. And the thing that I didn't do that I wish I would have done more of is like sit down with the camera and talk to the audience, like I was just saying to Scott actually, talk to the audience about this is what I'm thinking. Like this is how I'm feeling. This is something that I don't like about myself when I'm recording or when I'm editing is XYZ, and this is what I'm going to change. I'm going to try this differently. Like doing that once a week or something. Because right now, Brian's daily, but like I said, it's only a 30-day commitment, so I don't know what you're going to do after that. But especially if you would stay daily, like that's the beautiful thing about daily is you can do anything you want because the next day you have a chance to make a new video that can create a document or whatever.
So what I got out of Cody's message and his answer to my question was that what I'm doing is fine. What I'm doing is okay until I figure out where I want to take it next. And right now, this vlog is all about getting familiar with being on camera and just being more comfortable being myself and learning new editing skills. I'm not a filmmaker. I have zero film background. Like this is a new world to me. I mean, I have a marketing degree, but I never even knew about shutter speed or anything like that until I discovered, Peter McKinnon and Casey and now Cody. I highly respect Cody. He's a hardworking guy. He's got a family, a business, and I just feel like sometimes we're in the same place, and it's just encouraging to hear words like that. It keeps you wanting to create. He's also created the nosmallcreator movement. And I'll actually link that below. It's a Facebook group that it's a community of people that it's been very encouraging. It's a group of people that you're very like-minded. We're all trying to get out there and just make stuff happen and make YouTube videos. So I know not everybody gets to see the live streams, but I really wanted to focus on that and just kind of share Cody's perspective on documentation versus creation. I also wanted to share his aha moment through his perspective, because I think that's really important, that it took 114 videos before he felt like, I got this. So for all the people out there that are on their 3rd video or their 20th video or their 30th video, and you don't feel like you've gotten there yet, just remember that. Just remember it took 114 before Cody Wanner felt comfortable with it. Keep pushing at it, keep working at it, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I love Brian, by the way. Everyone should go check out Brian. I watched a couple of Brian's vids the whole way through, which is just saying a lot for me. There he is. 50-day commitment, but who's counting? I must not have watched that one the whole way through, Brian. I thought it was 30. 50's sick, man. That's like, what? That's like, it's like a long time.